2 catering companies were suspended in connection with a food poisoning incident at ByteDance's office that affected 130 people, according to a joint statement from the Singapore Food Agency and the Ministry of Health, issued on Wednesday 31 July evening. The authorities confirmed that the businesses involved are Yun Hai Yao Private Limited and Tien Services Private Limited. The suspension began on 31 July and will remain in effect until further notice. The incident, which occurred at the ByteDance office, resulted in 130 individuals suffering from gastroenteritis after consuming food provided by Yun Hai Yao and Tien Services. Of those affected, 17 were hospitalized and are now in stable condition, while the remaining individuals sought outpatient treatment, self-medicated, or recovered without any treatment. Earlier reports indicated that over 60 staff members were hospitalized and 17 ambulances were dispatched to the scene. The suspension of the 2 caterers was implemented due to the seriousness of the incident. Food safety is a joint responsibility. The Singapore Food Agency would like to remind food operators to observe good food and personal hygiene practices at all times. The Singapore Food Agency will not hesitate to take firm action against anyone found to be in violation of the Environmental Public Health Act, the statement added. Yun Hai Yao operates the Yunnan's restaurant chain. The suspension specifically affects the outlet at North Point City Mall in Yishan. Tien Services, the central catering kitchen for the Tien restaurant chain, is based at the Super Industrial Building at 2 Sunoco South Road. During the suspension, both caterers are required to clean and sanitize their premises, including all equipment and utensils. According to the firm's website, the chain has 19 restaurants across Singapore. Ready-to-eat and perishable food items must be disposed of. Before resuming operations, all food handlers must retake and pass the Food Safety Course Level 1 and test negative for foodborne pathogens. Additionally, the Food Hygiene Officer must retake and pass the Food Safety Course Level 3 to resume their role. The Yunnan's outlet at North Point City was closed on Wednesday afternoon, around noon, according to Chinese media Xinmin Daily News. Singapore Food Agency officers were observed questioning employees, collecting evidence, and taking away ingredients. Yunnan's Chief Executive Officer Tommy Liu informed Xinmin that the food delivered to ByteDance was prepared at their North Point City branch, which had been supplying ByteDance for about a month without prior issues. Mr. Liu noted that employees who consumed the same food did not experience any discomfort and mentioned that the affected individuals did not only consume food from Yunnan's. He added that other Yunnan's outlets would continue operations as usual. Earlier, the Singapore Civil Defence Force received multiple calls for medical assistance at 1 Raffles Quay around 3:15 p.m. on Tuesday. A ByteDance spokesperson told the Straits Times that the company is committed to the health and safety of its employees and has taken immediate steps to support those affected, including coordinating with emergency services. According to CNA, ByteDance informed employees that the illness occurred after visiting a canteen on the 26th floor of the office. The buffet section of the canteen has been closed pending investigation. ByteDance emphasized, "We are taking this incident very seriously and are working closely with local authorities and caterers to identify the cause as soon as possible."